today's reading. So, the topic of today's reading is the updates on your zodiac signs, right? The horoscopes, as someone can say. Right, I think I should put a sticker. Um, do you know your rising sign? Or some people call it the ascendant. And do you know your moon sign? Like, do you know what these things are? Like, your most, like, you can go on the internet and see, like, there are different calculators. Um, right, I think I should put it over here. Right. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to post this question over here. Let's see. What is the energies of the current signs? Okay, first of all, I'll be like, I have put these in an order, right? And I think I wouldn't be ticking them off. I think so. If I feel like it, I would do it, but I would do them in an order, right? You can see for yourself, you can see for your partner or for a family member or a family friend, right? And see like what's gonna happen or what's going on in their life. Like, I would be doing current updates, and I would be doing anything that they could expect in the future. Let's see. Let's start with Aries. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. Okay, Aries, what is happening in your life currently? I want to see that. What is currently happening for Aries? We have a time for healing. Okay, Aries. There is this thing that maybe you're trying to revive yourself, or maybe you're trying to rebuild yourself. There needs to be healing for something. Maybe something happened in the past, or maybe like you underwent a tough time and now you need to heal, or you need to reflect or reassess a certain situation that happened, and there is a need of like journaling as well for some of you, like understanding what actually happened, why it happened, and why you are the way you are, and what can you do to improve yourself and to improve your surroundings. So it's kind of talking like that. I am like kind of getting this energy that you need to change your identity as well, or there could be questions about changing your identity, right? For Aries, like currently, this is what I am seeing. So there is a need to heal, right? Let's see what is currently going on in Aries' life. What is currently going in your life? We have this sacred space, and it's a ferret, if I'm not wrong. And there is this, it's written, I create and honor sacred spaces within and around me. Okay. And I would want to couple these two cards together, and I want to, like, this is a very clear message that it's giving the hermit vibes, like from the tarot. It's like, because you need to heal, maybe that is why you're trying not to socialize that much. For Aries, like whether you have sun or moon or rising or Venus, like take it if it applies to you. There is this thing that there is a more observer kind of an energy that I'm seeing, like you are preferring to observe certain situations. And although there is a need that I need to take action, or that I need to do whatever I want to do, but there is also this reluctance that that I need to observe things, or I need to prepare myself before taking action. It's like studying for an exam and not like telling other people that you're gonna give an exam, because you need to be prepared first and you need to be sure about what you're doing. That kind of a thing is coming up over here. But there is also this feeling about going within, learning about yourself, directing your energy inwards, and understanding your own patterns. Like, this is a very intelligent energy that I'm seeing. This speaks about high IQ, but okay. So this is what I'm currently seeing for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, right? Um, okay, so this is what I'm currently seeing. Let's see what's going to happen for Aries, like what's coming up for Aries, probably in the next week. Let's see to it. I would be using tarot decks for that. Tarot cards are like very good with these predictive things. Okay, let's see what's going to happen with Aries in the next week. What's going to happen for Aries? We have Two of Wands. I am getting this planner energy, like somebody is um, deeply planning their next move. I'm also seeing these, like, to-do list apps, or I'm also seeing that you could be making to-do lists, or like downloading certain apps like the Pomodoro technique. Like, it will make you focus a little bit more. There could be dreams about traveling. There could be dreams about like moving to different cities or moving to different countries. I'm also seeing that this mobile phone in her hand is something that is like, drawing this attention here. And I'm seeing that you could be receiving certain messages from a no contact situation, or from a very, like, from a person you were like, expecting to receive a message. Like, if you're like, I seriously want this person to text me, I feel like you are going to get that text. But if you're looking for a sign from the universe, if you're like just praying that, please God, show me a sign, please universe, show me a sign, I am seeing that you are being shown, like literally shown a sign, maybe in your dreams, or maybe in on your phone as well. Like, there is some indication that, you would be shown a direction. Also, I'm getting like, this businesswoman vibes from this card. Maybe there is a career ascension, or maybe there is like a lot of planning around a career, or around some study matter. This is what I'm like approximately seeing. And you'll be like, I'm diving so deeply into a card, but this card is talking so much, like, she is just holding on to one wand, right? And she's not holding on to the other wand, which actually, and this is also a Two of Wands card, which actually, like, makes me want to say that you would be choosing one option from two options. This is what I'm seeing. Like, there are these maybe two people or two career paths or something like that, and you're like, you would be shown a sign from the universe via a dream, or even via a text, via a video or something like that, and you're just picking one side because you believe that, I should do that. This is like what I am seeing. Like, this is going to happen like in the upcoming week, like from today till the next 7 days. This is the theme that I'm seeing. And I just want to see one more thing, like, what is going to happen like in the next week for Aries. God, I don't know why I'm so thirsty. Maybe Aries, you guys or girls need some hydration. Just give me a moment. I need to drink some water. I've been thirsty for a long, long time. Okay, so another card that I picked is the Three of Swords. Okay, I wanna read these two cards together because it makes excellent sense. Okay, the Three of Swords is actually about heartbreak, right? We all know that. But do you see that there is black colored blood coming out? Right? Usually the blood is of red color, right? And when the blood is oxidized, it turns into a black color. Why is it shown black over here? Let me show it to you. And there is like this rain which is like washing this blood. I see that the dirty blood or the unwanted blood or the contaminated emotions are being washed out of your system. I want to elaborate this more because I feel like this is very important. You see here when I told you earlier that you're choosing a side because this woman is just holding one of the wands. She's not holding both the wands, right? I am seeing that you are choosing one pathway. Maybe there was this discussion in you that I can choose both pathways, or I can, do everything, I have plenty of time and I can do this and I can do that, or something like that. But you would be forced to choose one side, which would be very beneficial for you. But there would be a feeling about missing on the side that you didn't choose. Like there could be this a little bit sad feeling in you that I am giving up on this part of my life because I want to choose the other part of my life. But with this rain, I feel like the emotion that you would be feeling would be washed away with that. And I feel like for a very long time, Aries, there was this energy in you that you wanted to pick a side, but it was like very difficult for you to pick one side. And you were like, maybe I can pick both the options or both people or both circumstances, but you have to make that difficult decision in your life, which would be actually very beneficial, but the first step would be difficult. And I won't lie, I will not tell you about all the lovey-dovey good things. I will tell you whatever comes over here, right? So if you're on my channel, please expect pure truth, right? Okay. So this is what I'm seeing, right, for you, Aries. So a major decision. You're going to make a major decision of your life in the next week. Right. So we are done with Aries, right? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And you can watch this for yourself, for your family member, or your partner. Like it totally depends on you, right? Let's move on to Taurus, right? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's happening in your life, Taurus, and what is going to come in the next week. Let's see. Okay, let's see Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, what's going on in your life? Okay, the card just flew out of my hand. That was weird. Okay. We have be bold and make the first move, Cardinal Moon. Okay. I feel like there is a big energy associated with this card right now. I feel like Taurus, you might be feeling a little bit brave, and like somebody who wants to be brave, somebody who wants to be courageous, and somebody who's like, I have to do this because if I don't do this, I would lose this opportunity. Like this sort of an energy is coming. And I feel like you are taking certain actions, or you're like making your stance very clear in front of certain people. And I was like very much drawn to this picture. You see that this image is quite foggy, right? And for you, Taurus, there is this thing that the path ahead might look foggy, but yourself, your higher self, is demanding you to be bold and to make the first move and to take some action, like kind of a risk taking action is demanding of you. And you're like, I am seeing that you are doing this. You are being brave right now. Uh, I also want to see what is happening in Taurus's life right now. What's going on in your life, Taurus? Okay, this came up with Aries as well, but okay. This says sacred space. I create and honor sacred spaces around me. Combining it with this card, how I am seeing the message is that you need to move out of your comfort zone. And I'm seeing that you are actually moving out. You are finally moving out of your comfort zone, Taurus. You're finally ready to take on new challenges, and you're to have a whole wardrobe change or a whole house change. Even for some of you Tauruses, you might be changing your home, or like renovating your home or redecorating your space. I'm also seeing for you, maybe you might be changing your jobs as well, or you might be getting a promotion or a raise at your job. Uh, like something is forcing you to get out of your comfort zone and to making bold and important decisions of your life. And I feel like they, in the long run, right now you might feel a little bit scared or a little bit hesitant, but you're also feeling very brave at the same time. In the future you would see that, yes, I made the right decision, but right now it's like, I have to do it. I have to get out of this comfort zone, and I have to take up my place in the circle of life. Like that was coming up in my head. Like, I have to show up and I have to assert myself in certain situations. This is what I was getting. You could be watching a lot of movies or a lot of shows, but that was coming up. Okay, what is going to happen in the upcoming week, starting from today for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is okay? Can you give me a moment? I just need some time to process. Okay, I was feeling a weird vibe, so I just, paused for a moment. And I was like, I need to be very much aligned with the energies before, like, channeling any messages because every message is very important. Okay, so let's start again. Where were we, Taurus? Okay, I'm getting this energy that you have to, like, step up and take, you are stepping up and taking your position. Maybe you were like dormant for a while, or maybe there was this lack of motivation going on from some past few years, but the next week is actually making you and forcing you to make certain decisions in your life. I am also seeing like this playing out that some friend might be pushing you forward on stage. Like, you know many things, and like you might be very good at what you're doing, but there could be a, like, a lack of confidence coming up. And I'm seeing that, there was this hesitation energy in the past that, should I do it or not? Should I step forward or not? But I'm seeing that somebody is propelling you forward. Like, this bike is moving this person forward, and there is this forward motion in your energy in the upcoming week for you, Taurus. There is going to be motivation, and there is going to be increase in your confidence, that go-getter vibes. And I don't know why I'm getting it, but you could be collaborating with a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or Venus, some Sagittarius energy. Or you could be collaborating with somebody who's like very funny, or like loves comedy, or like some person like that. And that person is like kind of saying certain motivational things to you, that you can do it, and I believe in you, and you're talented. Why are you, like, not volunteering for this, or why aren't you stepping on the stage? And you feel this thing that, yeah, why am I like holding back? Like, I know so many things, and I'm talented, and I know that, and I am capable, and why am I just holding back? And you're like, you listen to this friend, or you listen to this acquaintance, and you're like, yeah, I am taking action. And I was also hearing this thing about, like, somebody who is like riding a horse, and they have the reins of the horse in their hands. If anybody doesn't know what the reins mean, like, basically when you sit on a horse, there is this rope like thingy with which you hold the horse, and with which you steer the horse left and right. It's like similar to a steering wheel of a car. Like, you have the steering wheel of the car of your life in your own hands, and you're like, I am taking myself to the places where I want to take myself. So it's like kind of like talking about good confidence and motivation, and stepping out of your comfort zone. I would also advise you, Taurus, if anybody is listening, like Taurus, whether you are Taurus sun, like if you were born in like that Aprilish time, or the end of May kind of time, I think so, the beginning of May time. Or if you're like Taurus Venus, or Taurus moon, or Taurus ascendant, you can check that out. There is this focus about moving towards your north node. If you know how to calculate your birth chart, you can go to astroseek.com. I really use that website. It's like, and you can like make your birth chart and see where your north node is and where your south node is. And the north node is the direction towards which your life moves ahead, so you have to see through that, and you're leaving your south node behind. I don't know why I was getting this energy that I have to see your dice as well. I have to roll this dice for you, Taurus. I didn't roll it for Aries. I'm very sorry because it didn't occur to me, but let's see. We have this Virgo energy over here in the second house. Yeah, I was getting this career kind of a vibe, or like making money kind of a vibe. And we have this Neptune as well. Or is it like Uranus? It's Uranus, I think. Let me just check it. I was like, I don't know why you're going to just feel more powerful and more courageous. This is like the message that is coming, that you will be more you would see through the illusions, and I am seeing that you're like, I can do it. And I was like, okay, um should I mention it? There is a song from Miley Cyrus. I don't remember the name, but there was this lyric: "It's our body, we can do what we want. It's our life, we could do we want, do do what we want to," or like something like that. Um, Party with Miley or something like that. It was like saying and talking about that message that I would do whatever I want in my life, or like I'm not scared of the consequences for the time being, right? Like even and this was like more leaning towards your career decisions. For some of you, it could be about your love life as well. Like, you like somebody, but they might be from a different religion, or they might have a different class system or something like that, a different socioeconomic thingy going on, or you're like, I would do whatever I want to do, like I'm getting this energy. But I cannot ignore this second house that was coming up. Second house is usually about careers, or like the house where you like you make money. And I was getting this energy that you could be on a team, and some friend or some colleague is like motivating you that you can do it, and you have to volunteer, or you have to step up for this project, and you're doing that, and you're listening to that person, and things are working out with this Virgo in the second house. Like, you are going to be invested a lot in your career, or in your studies, or in research. I don't know why I was hearing research. Like, you would be so much invested and so much motivated in your work life in the upcoming week. Right. So that was it. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I don't know. I was also seeing somebody studying a lot, but okay. So we're done with Aries, and we're done with Taurus. Right. Let's move on to Gemini. Whether you are a Gemini Sun, or a Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, Gemini Venus. I am a Gemini Sun, by the way. Okay. Uh, let's put the cards back. Gemini, let's see. What is happening in your life? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I am a Gemini Sun. Like, I was born in June. Right. Um, Gotta hydrate. Okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. What's going on in your life, Gemini? Okay. When I like, when I was like pulling this card, I didn't even see this card. I felt like, this lack of confidence for like just a moment, and then this card came out, and it says you are good enough. And the message stands here, Gemini. Right now I feel like the Geminis here are trying to improve themselves and trying to accept themselves. Right now you might be seeing your beauty and your flaws at the same time, and there is this thing about accepting yourself for who you actually are. accepting yourself with your flaws and with your good parts as well, and also like focusing, like not putting yourself down for your bad parts, but like aligning with yourself and trying to improve yourself. Like for example, if somebody has like a very, like if somebody is overweight or if somebody is underweight, and instead of like, calling yourself ugly, or instead of calling yourself like not good looking, there's this energy that you're like, okay, so this part of me needs fixing, but it also needs love as well. I shouldn't be putting myself down, and I should be uplifting myself. And if I want to lose weight or if I want to gain weight, I should just start working on it. And I shouldn't criticize myself a lot. Like, this is the current energy that I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that somebody told you recently, or somebody will tell you in a day or something, but I feel like somebody has already told you that you're like very beautiful. Somebody told you, or maybe somebody told you that you're very intelligent and you're very like capable, something like that happened, right? And you were just wondering, like, okay, am I actually uh, really, am I beautiful, or am I actually intelligent? Do they love me? Somebody made you feel loved. Somebody encouraged you in a way, and there is this feeling about, there's this very warm feeling inside of you currently. uh Another thing that, okay, I wanted to put this card down, but this was coming up. You are connecting to nature. You are connecting to, I don't know, maybe you are like being drawn to flowers or grass, or uh, there is something, or maybe you're eating natural things, organic things. Your diet is improving. Something about you is incorporating nature's design. Like if you're an artist, you might be drawing something like which is about nature, about fruits, about plants, something like that. But overall, I'm seeing that you are connecting with the raw self. I was hearing terms like self love, self acceptance, understanding oneself. I don't know, maybe in the past there was this thing that you didn't feel appreciated, but now you are being appreciated, and that changes the whole story. Something like that was coming up. Okay, what's going right now in your life, Gemini? You can watch this for yourself, for your family, for your partner. Gemini, what is going on in your life right now? Let's see. I don't know why I'm feeling so relaxed as I'm doing this reading. Like usually I'm not this relaxed, but okay. And yeah, somebody's relaxed, somebody's listening to music, somebody is having their spa time. I don't know, maybe somebody's visiting a salon or taking a vacation. But it says, enchanted spirit, my spirit is full of magic and wonder, bringing enchantment to my daily life. And Gemini, for you, this message is like, you might be hearing songs, or you might be singing, or you might be watching dramas. I'm seeing this energy that you are relaxing currently. You see that there is this similarity in both of these images, although I shuffled the cards. And in both of the images, there is this figure, and she has her eyes closed, and she's like connecting with nature and connecting with her inner self. Uh, Maybe you're being too positive minded, which is a good thing, but there's this thing about that I am complete, I am whole, and I need to trust myself. uh, why are you listening to music? Maybe you're seeing a lot of paintings, or maybe you're doing very well makeup. I was seeing this energy that whenever you're going out of your house, you would be wearing a very very good attire. Like usually, I don't know, maybe in the past you were not doing that, maybe in the past you were busy with other things, but in the present scenario I'm seeing that you would be uh, assessing your wardrobe, you would be assessing how you dress up, how you present yourself to the world. There's a lot of focus about seeing yourself in the mirror, if you understand what I'm saying. There is a lot of focus on yourself. Like, what do I want from the world? Why, like, do I, okay, before doing anything, you also would be thinking that, would it make me happy? There's a lot of self love kind of a vibe going on, or connecting with nature vibe going on currently. Let's see how the next week, starting from today, will be like you for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, right? Let's see. How will the next week, this week, coming week, be like for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. My God. Okay, this is so cute. Okay. We have the Magician. Okay, I was saying this from the start that you're like kind of in this self love energy, and in this time where you're like, appreciating yourself, right? And surprisingly, we have this Magician card, and this Magician is surrounded by nature, surrounded by flowers. And I was like saying that you might be connecting with flowers or nature, something like that. Okay. With this Magician, it's like you're manifesting good opportunities for yourself. Maybe you are praying, or maybe you're just believing in yourself that, I deserve the best, or I can do it, or I am worthy of this thing that I'm dreaming of. There is this beautification happening. This is specifically coming over here, that maybe you are becoming more beautiful or more handsome, whatever word you want to use for yourself. There is this thing about, uh, I don't, okay. Okay, I want to be very truthful over here. As I picked up this card, I was seeing you combing your hair with love, not with urgency. I was seeing that you were taking care of your skin, you were taking care of your weight, about your diet. Even you were like telling yourself that you wouldn't take stress over things. This was coming up as well. And there was this thing that, I should not meet this and that person, because whenever I meet them, I feel stressed out. So I should avoid these people. And I should meet this person, because whenever I meet this person, I feel good. I feel rejuvenated, and I feel energetic after meeting them. Like, you're being very selective, and you are like taking good care of your mental health as well, along with physical health. And I was also um, seeing this energy that you are like kind of accepting yourself and being very happy with whatever God has given you. I like, I was seeing gratitude and acceptance. This is okay. I feel so good, like, while channeling this, because I am a Gemini myself. So, okay, we have this Emperor energy. And, when you are praying and when you are manifesting good things for yourself, you get rewarded by the universe. You get rewarded by the people around you. I am seeing that you would be feeling very important in the upcoming week. Maybe people are consulting you, or people are asking for your opinion. And I am also seeing that somebody is saying very good things about you to others, and this will make you feel so warm inside. Apart from that, I am also seeing that uh, you would be focusing on your wardrobe, you would be focusing on how you make your hair, the type of makeup that you do, the way you walk, the way you talk. Like, there is a lot of focus about making a personality, or creating an avatar, a different avatar, and a different version of you. People are taking you very seriously, people are listening to you. This is what I'm seeing as well. And even you are very in tune with yourself. I was also getting this energy that you would be speaking less and people would be listening more, if it makes sense, right? And I was getting this energy that boss energy, or like being the leader. Maybe you would take some leadership role, or maybe you are inspiring people around you. I feel like there was this, like, in the past there was this confusion, and now you're like, you have fought this confusion, or you have fought some fear, and now you have moved on, or like in the next week I'm seeing that you would be looking very powerful. You would have this powerful aura or powerful energy around you. Right. So I'm ending this, right? We're done with um, Gemini, right? So we're done with Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Let's start with Cancer. Upcoming is Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, we're doing the readings for the Sun sign, the Rising, the Moon, and the Venus, right? Um, Another thing, like, when I said Cancer, I was getting this energy that, um, okay, first of all, I think I need to shuffle the cards, right? What is happening in your life, Cancer? What is happening right now? What is happening in your life, Cancer? What's going on right now? We have, yeah, I was getting this energy about nostalgia when I was like, when I was going to shuffle the cards, but I was like, I need proof before speaking that. So it says, don't let your past hold you back. South Node. Okay, I was getting this energy that maybe you made a mistake, or maybe you um, said something, right? And now you have this feeling that, I should not have said that, or did I do the right thing? Like, it's that kind of an energy, right? But with this card, it's saying that, Cancer, what has happened. Let it go. Let the past go. This is what I'm seeing. Like, that song from Elsa, like from Frozen, Let It Go. That song was coming up in my head, like, let it go, can't hold it back anymore. Something like that, right? So the south node is the place in your birth chart where you feel very comfortable, but the north node is the place where you should move towards, but it feels uncomfortable. And the past is in the past, and you need to let go. If you, like, if it's talking about an ex, if you're remembering a certain person who you left, or who left you, right? Take it however it resonates, and you kind of miss them, and you kind of feel like, there was this lingering feeling. I think it's time to move on, and I think it's time to let it go. And it's not like telling yourself that the past never mattered. I feel like you should be honest. You are currently very honest with your feelings and with yourself that, you know, things happened, and maybe at some place that other person was wrong, and at some place maybe I was wrong, and I need to accept that and move on, and I need to let the past be in the past and not drag it down with me. I was like getting this energy from you, Cancer, that you are learning from your previous actions, or from your experience. You have learned a big lesson. And I was also getting this energy that, there is still room for improvement. I need to I need to take certain initiatives. I can still save something, some relationship, or some aspect of myself. I can still save it. Or maybe it's talking about saving money, but I was seeing it in a relationship dynamic. Like when I'm holding this card, I feel like maybe you are thinking about some past relationship, some uh, current relationship even, but this is talking about the past, right? And it's like you're assessing whatever happened. You're like remembering different parts of it, and you're like processing it. Okay, this and that happened, and then I said this, and then that person said this and that. Like it's just coming up in your head again and again. And the message is that let it go, right? And you are kind of in the process of moving on. uh okay, what is going on in your life right now, Cancer? What is happening in your life? And I'm seeing that maybe you are discussing this with some friend about what happened, or you would be discussing it in one day or so, that I had this relationship, or I had this partnership with somebody, and then this happened, and then that happened, something like that. You're telling a story. um Okay, this is so creepy at times that these cards align so well. Okay, we have the celestial harmony. I am in harmony with the universe and my soul sings with celestial joy. Okay, the thing here is that, Cancer, I feel like you are at this point in your life, or at this place in your life, where you feel like, you don't want any conflicting energies. You don't want any conflicting vibes. If somebody agrees with you, very well. If somebody doesn't agree with you, then you can change your room. Um, I feel like maybe somebody's remarks or somebody's comment hurt you in a way, or like affected you a lot, right? Somebody said a thing about you and you felt a lot about that. But now you want to feel peace, and now you want to feel neutral or static, right? Currently, you are at this point where you're like, I cannot think about the past again and again, and I need to feel peace, and I need to just feel relaxed, right? If somebody isn't on the same path as me, then it's okay to leave them behind and move on my own journey. It's like you are filtering out people, and you are like uh, letting go of certain expectations. And okay, I was being drawn towards the moon. There could be like, this dreaminess in you. Maybe you want to. Currently, you might be sleeping a lot, or currently, you might be resting a lot. Or I am also getting this energy that you would be, replenishing your energy. I was getting this vibe from this card, like, you are sitting in a room, right? And you're like breathing very slowly, and you're trying to live in the moment. This is what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, let's see what the next week, like the next 7 days starting from today, how are they going to be like for you, right? This upcoming week, how is it going to be like for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? For you, Cancers. Wow, okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And okay, I don't know why this is coming up again, but I need to mention it. You see, this person is here and the other person is here. I feel like maybe somebody left you, or maybe you left somebody, right? And they're like at a distance from you, but you feel better now. You feel much happier without this person. You feel good being alone somehow, or being with the right people who accept you. And maybe you might be around some Aquarius energy, some Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus that was coming up over here. uh I am also getting this energy about, I need to go to a party, or I need to go out on an occasion or a celebration, but I just don't feel like going. I feel like I should rest in my room, but I just feel like going out, but I'm still resting in my room. Like I was getting this energy. With this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you have seen yourself go down and then rise up from the ashes. You have seen yourself, um become a better version of yourself. And I'm also seeing that you are seeing your childhood version as you grow up, that the childhood me was like this and that, and now I have grown up to this and that version. Why are you so much in your head? Like, there is a lot of thinking in this reading for you, Cancer. Like, a lot of thinking that I used to be like this and that, that person said this and that. And the upcoming week is going to be very relaxed. This is going to be a very relaxing week. And you're going to just lay on your bed, like you are working, but in your free time, you're sitting and you're like going back in the past. There's like this nostalgia going on. And with this Judgment, okay, these two are like very strong cards when they come up together. Like, individually, obviously, they're also very strong. But when they come together, like, it's speaking very strong, right? Okay, I am seeing that there is this voice inside of you that is saying that, I can do much better than this. But there is another feeling that, I have worked so much and now I deserve to relax. I have, uh, you know, collected so much information or so much money or something like that. And now I have to relax. And even if that relaxation is controversial, I don't know, maybe somebody's asking you to work and not rest, but you're like, no, I need to rest. And I need to feel my life. Okay, you might be thinking about going on a vacation. Okay, for some of you, uh, you could be going on a vacation with an Aquarius, or you might start talking with an Aquarius friend or significant other. That person could have an Aquarius rising, Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, or Aquarius Venus, right? And I don't know why I was hearing this word rebellious. You were, maybe somebody is calling you rebellious for resting or for prioritizing your calmness. But you're like, okay, people can say whatever they want to me and I want to live my life. This is what is coming up over here. So we're done with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we're done with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Next is Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Yeah. We have Joel from Ireland. There, Leo. Okay. Let's see what is happening in your life currently. Leo, what's going on in your life currently? What is happening in your life currently? What's going on? Okay. So we have this card. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. And the moment I pulled out this card, I saw that you are seeing yourself in a dream or maybe in a mirror, and you're happy with yourself somehow. You're like, I did the right thing. I did what was necessary. Like, I don't know, this energy is coming up currently that you are coming to a conclusion that whatever I did was the correct decision, or I was just in a certain situation. When I'm like holding this card in my hand, I feel this immense energy, and I feel like this is a very powerful card that I am also seeing currently, right now. People around you are seeing you for who you are, and they are seeing that you are a very, like, somebody is talking that you are a very strong individual. Or maybe if I were in their place, I would not have been this strong. Maybe somebody has heard your story and they're discussing your story. That if I were in this Leo person's place, maybe I would not have been this strong. I'm also seeing a relationship or some friendship with a person who has a very strong Libra placement in your life. And I feel like that person is the one who is talking about you to others, that, I have this Leo friend or a Leo partner, and they're just very strong, and they're just standing despite whatever happened, and they have built themselves. You would hear about it, or I think you already know that somebody is very much inspired by you. With this, a win-win outcome is forecast. What I see here is that you are going to make a decision, right, in your family life. I don't know why family life was coming. Maybe you made a decision in the near past, or you said something to your family member or some very close friend, and that actually is a glue, or that actually is a binder for your future ambitions. Like, okay, I think I need to explain this thing because this is a very complicated energy. Okay, there was this person, and you helped this person, or you said something that actually benefited that person, and that person made a prayer for you, or that person manifested good things for you, and that is why you will be receiving a good outcome. Like, I think if that makes sense, because that was a very complicated energy. Somebody else is praying for you currently, and because of that, whatever decision you're going to make will turn out in your favor. I was getting, okay, although I was supposed to tell you that what is currently happening in your life, but I'm not seeing physical aspects. I'm seeing spiritual aspects, like somebody is praying for you. Or maybe what I'm seeing is that your spiritual energy is increasing. I was getting spiritual aspects from this card. And I was seeing positive gossip about you, basically. You said a statement, you made a statement, or you expressed a view about your life in the near past that inspired somebody a lot. Very interesting. Okay, you could be meditating, or in the near future, you might start meditating. Like, this energy is like unavoidable. I cannot, like, uh, I cannot express it even more. Okay, let's see what is currently happening in your life, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is currently happening in your life? Yes. Okay, we have this sacred energy. I don't know why I was getting this dragon vibe as I pulled out this card. It says, my energy is sacred and I honor it by nurturing my mind, body, and spirit. And with this, this Libra card, a win-win outcome is forecast. I was getting this, like, your energy, your spiritual energy is enhancing. I was like, I'm getting this, that dragon vibe, that ascending, like, I know in the Western mythology, the dragon is treated as an enemy and a creature that needs to be hunted down. But in the Eastern mythology, dragons are symbols of high knowledge, high wealth, and symbols of power, right? And I'm seeing that for you. I'm seeing that you are shedding your skin and you are like becoming a better version of yourself. But this is happening because somebody else is praying for you. yes, somebody is praying for you, or maybe you prayed for yourself, but I'm seeing somebody else's energy. And I am also seeing that, maybe you cut off from some person, or maybe you made a decision for yourself that, on paper might seem a little bit selfish, but I feel like that is a very important decision, and somebody else got inspired by that decision. Maybe it's like very simple for you, but it's very inspirational for someone else. And it's like I'm seeing the way the snake moves in the rivers or in the water, like slithering very easily. I'm seeing that you're like flowing. Your energy currently is flowing very smoothly through the spiritual dimensions. I don't know what is happening, but Leos, I feel like you guys are ascending currently, ascending spiritually. There's a lot of spiritual development. Okay, your health might improve, or your health might be improving currently. Your mental health, these are aspects that are related to the spiritual realm. Your health, your mental health, your physical health might be improving currently. Or if you feel like they're not, they might improve in the near future, but this is what I'm seeing currently. Your body is recovering and repairing itself perfectly. Okay. I don't know, like, this is a little bit, I don't know how you guys would perceive it, like, but this is what I'm seeing. And people are talking a lot about you currently. A lot of gossip. And it's like mainly positive gossip. Let me tell you the gossip as well. There is this gossip that you're like very intelligent, or maybe you know about something that is very rare, a rare skill. And there was also this gossip that you speak whatever comes to your mind, and you don't care about other people. Like, this was coming up. Okay, let's see what will happen for you, Leo, in the upcoming 7 days, or in the, let me rephrase it, in the upcoming week, starting from today. Five. Okay, we have the Temperance. Beautiful. Okay. The Temperance talks about, in this context, it's like being very mindful of your actions, being very patient with the world, with the universe, taking your time and not rushing things, being patient. I'm seeing that the next week you would be like relaxed, and you would uh, that, okay, let me explain it to you. When there is this very intelligent person, and they're not rushing things, and they're just sitting and they're sipping tea, and they're just working on themselves, and because they know that the future holds good possibilities and good opportunities, but they're not rushing, they're not running after opportunities. I'm seeing that you're like experiencing life, and you are working on yourself. Yes, you're learning, yes, you're working, yes, you're doing everything, but there is a lot of patience in you, a lot of um, stable energy. Yeah, stable energy. Your energy is very stable, and you're very calm and you're relaxed. With this moon, I was like, with this moon, it's like, okay, in the beginning of the reading, when I was like channeling the current energies for you, Leo, I said that your energy is increasing spiritually. You will have certain dreams about your life that are going to be very eye opening in the upcoming 7 days. I'm also seeing that you would be exposed to certain secrets of your family, or maybe somebody is going to spill certain beans in front of you. Like, there was this gossip, or there was this information that was hidden from you, and some family member or some like very close person is going to come, and they're just going to randomly blurt out something, and you're like, what? Like, I didn't know that this happened. And they're like, you didn't know? this has been happening for many years, and you're like, oh my god, I didn't know. Like some secret is going to be unveiled in front of you in the upcoming 7 days. But what I see over here is that you're like still very relaxed internally, and there isn't any danger kind of a situation going on. Everything is like, why am I okay? Everything is happening according to your planning or according to your schedule, but you are going to be told some secret about your life or about some family member, and that is actually going to shock you for a minute, and you're like, okay, I was not expecting. Maybe this secret is going to be about your siblings or about your parents, even something like that is going to come up to the light, right? So we're done with Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I would be uploading this video. Um, right, I would be uploading this video uh, after I finish it. It would be available on my channel. Right, we're done with Leo. Let's move on with Virgo. Let me take some water. You know, you gotta hydrate yourself when you're speaking too much. Okay, let's move on to Virgo. I don't know why I was getting like I need to roll my dice right now. So I will do that. Let's roll the dice for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we have Scorpio. Right, we have Scorpio. Maybe you would be dealing with a Scorpio, or somebody around you has a strong Scorpio placement. We have the Moon card. Okay. And then we have the ninth house, the house of transformation. Very interesting. Okay, very interesting. I'm so happy I rolled out this dice before like pulling out any cards. Um Okay, I am seeing for you, Virgo, that you would be starting a new project or maybe a relationship. Totally depends on your scenario. Or currently, or it could happen in the near future. But there is this energy about a new love coming or a new job opportunity or a new advancement in career coming, right? But I'm seeing it in a love dynamic. This is how I'm seeing. Some new love is coming, or some new lover is coming. Potential love opportunities coming. And you know, when this person comes in your life, this will invoke a feeling of like, you know, you would try to search for the meaning of that relation, or you would be thinking a lot of philosophical mumbo jumbo. I am also seeing that you would keep this relationship secret, or maybe you would keep this opportunity a secret. Maybe in the past, Virgo, you were like very open about a relationship or you were very open about a project, but when it didn't work out, there was this embarrassment that I should have kept quiet before I made things permanent. I am like getting thing about the search for meaning, the search for a purpose in this relationship. This was coming up over here. I would like put them to the side temporarily. I would be discussing them, but first of all, I need to pull out certain cards. Okay, what is currently happening for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is currently happening for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We have faith in your dreams. Yeah, you have this new project or a new lover, something like that. And you're kind of keeping it a secret because you're like, you're fearing that, yeah, I need to affirm everything, or I need to solidify things before I expose this information to the public. And we have this card about have faith in your dreams. You're dreaming about something, dreaming of a good relationship, or dreaming of a good career or a good job opportunity, a dream to make your life more harmonious and to have actual depth in your life. Uh, Maybe something in the past was quite superficial, but now you are craving for depth in your life, like things should be deep so that they would have value. Currently, I am seeing that you're dreaming for a better future. You're dreaming for a good spouse, good children, something like that, or good house, or good job, something like that, right? You have this specific dream. And I was also seeing that some Scorpio energy, some person with a strong Scorpio Venus or a strong Scorpio Sun might enter your life. Then that would, like, that would be making you very hopeful. Or that is currently. I think it's currently happening. Take it to your situation. But this is the energy currently around you. Um, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hmm. What is currently happening in your life? We have this card. It says, I am in harmony with my spiritual essence and I live in alignment with my truth. This is a moth card. And with this moth card, okay, I was getting this energy. When I said that maybe you would be keeping this relationship a secret, or maybe you would be keeping a new job opportunity a secret, something is going to be a secret, because I feel like there are many eyes on you. Or we have this butterfly and this moth both over here. There is this, like, many people are watching you. I am getting this energy. Or like many people have these hopes and dreams from you. There are many expectations from you. And sometimes because of those expectations, or because you feel like other people are watching my moves, there is this hesitation in you, or there is this like very weird nudgy feeling going on in you, and you're like, you want to feel free while making this decision. I was getting this energy that I need to experience more before announcing something to the world, or I need to understand this project or this assignment more before telling people that I'm on board, right? Currently, I am seeing that you might be evading the public eye, or you might be doing some things in private or in secret, and you're keeping your plans to yourself. This is what I am currently seeing. And what I'm seeing is that you are actually right. This is the truth, that actually people are keeping an eye on you, people are keeping tabs on you, many people are spying on you. I was getting this energy, and you are not wrong, right? So that is why you're like thinking that I should, like, keep my plans a secret, or like not tell others everything about my life. something like that. Yeah. Let's see what is going to happen in your life, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are the next 7 days starting from today? How are the next 7 days going to be like for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Let's see. Um, I'm hearing not now. Maybe you are delaying something, or you're like trying to perfect yourself in something before revealing that thing. But okay. But let's see. I was also hearing like not now, and then there was this thing, now is the time for action. So there could be a conflict. First of all, we have this justice card. Okay. The justice card is like, the way I'm seeing it is that you are weighing out the benefits versus the detriments of a situation before taking up a project, or before becoming official with somebody. You're like, judging the scenario or judging the situation, that is it going to be beneficial to me in the long term? Is this situation going to work out for me perfectly or not? Like, these are the thoughts that are coming up in your mind. You're like, yes, a part of you is saying that, you should take this opportunity, and yes, you should start dating this person, or like you should start this job or something like that. But there is this inner voice, there is this inner critic that says, I have to be like, 100% sure before doing that, right? This is like going on, this will go on for the next 3 days, or 3 to 4 days, that you would be like highly critical of whatever is happening. Why is it happening? That person said this and that, why did they say that? Should I be concerned about their comments? Should I be concerned about their remarks? But after the 3 days, or after the 4 days, you are going to realize that, if I keep on searching for the correct time, then the time will pass by. I have to take action. And I'm seeing you take rapid action, Virgo, towards your this person or towards this goal. Like, I am seeing that, they, okay, take it to your situation, take it however it resonates. But, I'll give two examples, and you have to apply it to your situation. First example is that, you see a person and you find out that they're a very lovable person, or you're attracted to this person, and you're like, I should definitely talk with this person. But then there are these thoughts like, should I do it? What if it doesn't work out? Maybe I should just keep quiet or something like that. But then this energy comes in you, and you're like, no, I'm not going to wait around, and I'm going to take the first step. The second example is like, there is this job opportunity, and somebody's like literally handing it out to you, but you're like, you're suspicious. You're like, why is this person handing out this job opportunity to me? And at first you're like very skeptical, but then uh, you're like, I should take this opportunity. And you're like, you run towards this opportunity and you grab it. Like, this is the energy that I'm seeing. Like, at first you're holding yourself back, but then you're taking action, right? Um, I think that this is kind of a defense mechanism, that you're like waiting and observing before taking action. But um, you would start a project, or you would start a relationship in this week, like in the upcoming 7 days. Okay. Okay, so we are done with Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, right? You could watch it for yourself, you could watch it for your friends and family, for your partner. Like, it totally depends on you, right? And we are not doing only sun signs, we're doing sun, rising, moon, and Venus. If you don't know, you can go and calculate your, like, from your birth chart. All you need is your date of birth, your time of birth, and your place of birth, and you have your birth chart. Okay, let's start with Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, right? Let's put these cards back. Right. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see what is happening in your life. Libra, what is happening in your life? What's going on? I was hearing difficulty breathing, or fast breathing. Maybe you're running a lot and that is why you're breathing very fast. But I was also getting this message that you have to take care of your health for a few days. Drink hot fluids or like drink a lot of water. Like, okay, but this was coming up, so I said, I have to say this message. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. Um, what is happening in your life currently? Currently, what is going on? We have meditate and contemplate. As I pulled out this card, the word politics came in my mind at once. Although this isn't like totally about politics, but I would relate to it. Okay, you see these two fish. This is talking about the yin and yang of Taoism or Taoism, that they are okay. I won't explain it, it's going to be complicated. You can search that on the internet. This is meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Okay, let me tell you what this is about. Right now, currently, Libra, I think you might be seeing that certain people say something on your face, but internally they mean something else. Or some person is pretending to be uh, somebody else in front of you, but they're wearing a mask. Like, you might be noticing this or realizing this, that somebody is not being their true self, and it's like so visible and it's like so obvious for you, but you're just thinking like, why is this person acting like this? Okay, take this message only if it resonates, but I am seeing that you are thinking about some person's behavior. You are thinking about like, why did this person say this to me, or why did this person behave like this to me? And I feel like you are also okay, there is this term used by the writer George Orwell, double speak, that a person is saying something but they mean something else, and both the things are important in that scenario. Okay, Libra, you're like, there is a heightened sixth sense in you, and you are realizing you're seeing people's true faces. This is how I can summarize this card. And you're like, okay, you're like, okay, I was also getting this message that you are calculating your time, or you're calculating your schedule currently, or there are these plans about the next month, or plans about the next schedule, and you're like seeing them beforehand. Okay. But what I'm seeing here is that you're more focused on other people's energies currently. Let's see. What is currently going on in your life, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, I need to shuffle again. Two cards came up, but I was like, I'm taking only one card. Okay, we have this doe, or we have this um, deer. It says, enlightened heart. My heart is enlightened and I radiate love and compassion to all beings. Okay, there is this thing that, I was good to the other person and I was nice to the other person, but why wasn't that person nice to me? This is the conversation going on in your head, that I was so good to them, or maybe I never did anything wrong to them, but why did that person take my perspective in a negative way? Or maybe there was this previous injustice and you were thinking about that the other person did me dirty, the other person did me dirty. Why? Because I feel like somebody actually tried to mess with your energy and you stood by it, right? You were like very honest with whatever was happening and you did not become like that person. And that you are still thinking that, I have faced so much, but I'm still not a bad person. But why is that person justifying their actions? I feel like currently somebody would justify their actions, somebody who did you dirty, whether directly or indirectly. But you're thinking like, I never, uh, I've also faced many things, but I'm not taking uh, but I'm trying to be my best version. But here I'm also seeing that you are kind of processing that somewhere, someplace you also were projecting, or you were also reacting to whatever was happening. I was hearing terms like displacement, diversion, manipulation, something like that was coming up over here. And you're like, I was so naive in the past, or I was so innocent in the past that when somebody tried to manipulate me, I wouldn't notice. This is what I'm seeing. But I was also seeing that there is this energy in you currently that you want a revenge, but not by yourself. You want a revenge by the universe, or you want a revenge by the destiny, if it makes sense. This was coming up very prominently. Like, you're like, I want the universe to do justice, or I want the universe to show me that when I stayed on the true path, I also got rewarded for it. Okay. I don't know why the death note is coming in my head. Like, you have to watch that anime Death Note. That was like, that kind of energy was coming up over here. But okay, I'm also getting currently, Libra, you are like very concerned about your appearance. You're like very concerned about how you are looking. And I feel like you want an adventure, or you have gone out on an adventure, or maybe you will go out on an adventure. I was, when I was like pulling this card, I saw that their eyes were glowing. It's like I was seeing that there is this thirst for adventure, or there is this thirst for knowledge, and I feel like you're ready to. Um, Act like a child again, or enjoy like a child again. This was coming up. I am seeing that you currently, you are in this place where you're very receptive to joyous energy, or you're very receptive to childlike vibes, or maybe even comedy, if it makes sense. This was coming up. Let's see. How are the next 7 days, or how is the upcoming week going to be like for you, Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going to happen in the next week? What's going to happen in the next week? We have this Strength card. Okay, I told you, right? I told you. But okay, let's elaborate this card, right? We have the Strength card over here for you, Libra. In the, okay, I, as I told you earlier, from this card, I told you earlier that somebody is acting like a different person in front of you, like they're wearing a mask, but on the inside they're a completely different person, right? And when I pulled out this Strength card, it's like, you are, when you see a person's true face and true character, you're going to harden your heart, you're going to strengthen your heart, and you're telling yourself in the upcoming week that I am not going to tolerate anybody's politics, and I'm not going to tolerate anybody's bad mouthing of me. Like, I am going to be a very straightforward person. I don't know why you were holding yourself back in the past. Maybe you felt like that you are not that strong, or maybe you couldn't defend yourself. Something like that was coming up for the past situation. in this upcoming week, you're going to realize that you were like much stronger than what you thought of yourself. You were actually a very, very strong person, and you still are a very strong person, and you shouldn't be listening to other people's uh, comments about you, or like indirect comments about you. We have this Four of Cups. It's like uh, you are kind of not okay when you're like facing, I said that you're going to harden your heart, right? It meant that you would not be taking other people's comments to your heart, and you would not be affected by them. Like, when somebody says anything bad to you, like, I'm just going to give you an example. Like, when somebody's saying anything bad to you, you feel hurt on the inside and then you react. But here I'm seeing something different. I'm seeing that somebody is saying anything bad to you, indirectly or directly, and you are not feeling anything. You're like, okay, and then you're processing all those things mentally, and then you are going to show them ignorance. You're going to show them that they're so unimportant. Like, this is what I'm seeing. That somebody is going to feel so ignored by you and so unimportant by you. You're going to make somebody feel so unimportant and irrelevant. And that is your way of punishing the person who was trying to, play some political game about you. Uh, I want to give you an example. This example doesn't mean that, it's going to happen like this, but, you can take your message. Suppose your some friend or some cousin or some sibling said something about you, that this Libra person is just so like this and that, and you heard this news from some other person that XYZ was saying this and that about you. You are going to not entertain that in a way that the gossiper or the person who was like relaying that message feels so embarrassed that they would never come up to you to relay any such information in the future. Like, it's like that. And with this strength and with this Four of Cups, this is such an interesting combination. Usually we see strength as somebody who is fighting back. Usually, sometimes strength is seen as somebody who is throwing punches, like that. This is a silent strength when it combines with the Four of Cups. You see, this person isn't answering her phone. This person has blocked some person. Sometimes no reply is also a reply, right? And you are fighting your battle by not fighting back. This is like, I think this will make sense to you in the upcoming week. That somebody is like expecting that you would explode when you would hear that rumor or that gossip that they spread. But you're like, oh, that rumor, I don't go for pathetic and filthy rumors. I have a lot of work to do. And that person's blood is boiling. They're like, I wanted to piss this Libra off, but they're not taking it. Something like that is coming, right? And you okay, you're showing on the, like, on the surface, you're like being so uninterested, and you're like showing this disdain, and you're showing this thing that, you're thinking that other people are just so pathetic, etc. But on the inside, at the end of the week, you would be so happy that you pissed off your enemy. Right? Okay, because somebody is actually jealous of you, so they would be boiling. Okay, that was it for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, right? You could be watching for yourself, for your lover, for your friends and family, even for your enemy. Like, I don't know why I said it, but even for your ex. But let's see, Scorpio. We're done with these zodiac signs. We have Scorpio, then Sagittarius and Capricorn, then Aquarius and Pisces. Mind it, I would upload the whole video after I finished it. We are seeing Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus for Scorpio. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. What is currently happening in Scorpio's life, in your life? Let's see. I want to shuffle more. I don't know why. I feel like I didn't shuffle enough. Okay. We have your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. I feel like you might be associated with a Capricorn, or it could show dealings with a Capricorn energy, somebody who has Capricorn in their birth chart. Maybe you have worked together with a Capricorn, or maybe you are working for a Capricorn. Take it however it resonates, but um you contributed to somebody's life experience. This is what I was like feeling as I pulled, as I have this card in my hand. Like you contributed towards somebody's life, or you built somebody or somebody's confidence. Maybe it could say that you did somebody else's assignment, or you did somebody else's project or homework. It could be like that. But it's like you supported someone and you would see a reward for that. You put in hard work for somebody else, right? Maybe you advocated for somebody, right? Maybe you spoke up for somebody, and you are getting a reward for that, or somebody is appreciating your efforts for being a hardworking person. Currently, somebody is going to come to you and they're going to say to you, to your face, that you did so much, you worked so hard, you achieved so much, and you know the work matters, or the emotion matters, or the work that you put into a person or even into your own project matters a lot, more than the result, more than the process matters. Like somebody's saying that, right? And I feel like you see yourself like this as well. Currently, you are appreciating your hard work, you're appreciating your sacrifices. We have magical healing. It says, my body, mind, and spirit are in a state of magical healing. I'm seeing that. Um, I don't know. I need to clarify because this card has a lot of meanings. I should I take a clarify from the cards or from the dice? I think I want to draw certain dice before speaking, because this is a very complicated message. It's not a simple, straightforward one. Um, can I get more clarity on the message? What is currently happening in Scorpio's life? Okay, we have the fifth house. Yeah, I was getting this energy that other people are watching your life. But I was like, nah, I shouldn't speak like that before like seeing. Okay, we have the fifth house, and we have the Venus card over here, and we have Taurus. I feel like somebody is appreciating your struggles and they're appreciating to your face. I feel like you are also speaking about your currently. You might be expressing your struggles or your hard work, or somebody is talking to you and telling you that you worked so hard. Like it's something like that. When I pulled out this card, it was saying that, many people are talking about your struggles, or many people are talking about how much hard work you put into certain people or certain situations. And um, now you need to focus on yourself. Like somebody is saying that, you did so much for me, and now you need to do something for yourself. Somebody is telling you to be selfless, and somebody is saying that now you need to go to a salon, or now you need to go out on a trip, now you need to enjoy your life. Or I feel like you've put in a lot of hard work actually, and everybody around you appreciates that. Maybe you have earned a lot of degrees or accomplishments, or maybe you've earned a lot of money, or if you haven't, if you are like, working and you're like, I'm a student, I feel like somebody's like appreciating your hard work or your work ethic a lot. um there is this thing that I feel like there is a feeling of pride. There is a sense of feeling accomplished as well in yourself. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, with a Virgo, or with a Taurus, and they are telling you that um, you are important. Like somebody's making you feel important. Somebody is hyping you up. I'm also seeing that maybe you had a glow up, or there is this very big significant change in your appearance as well that other people are noticing. Let's see what will happen in your life in the upcoming 7 days, or what's happening in this week, in this coming week. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going to happen in this week? Okay, you would be experiencing certain delays, right? But I feel like they would be beneficial in the long run. Why am I saying this? You see, this person is like, this is the hangman card or the hanged one card in this deck, and this person is suspended to a tree and they cannot move. Nobody is letting them move. But what happens when this person is stuck in a place that their perspective changes? A person sees the world like this, right? But when they are hanging upside down, they see certain things that other people cannot see. It's like saying a 180-degree shift in the perspective. I am seeing that you would be making plans, but those plans would be not working out the way you wanted them to. But in the process, you would discover new things. Like, I'm just going to give you a random example and you can apply it to your situation. Suppose you planned that you would go out on a date, right? A date night, and something came up and you had to postpone that plan, and there was this work and you had to do something. But in that whole process you discovered some very important piece of information, right? That benefited you in the long run. So, and you see this person's head is enlightened. There is a halo. There is this circular light around this person's head. So I'm seeing that you would try to do something, but it wouldn't work out exactly the way you wanted, but that would give you a very different perspective and a very different light. And I was reminded of EJ. I usually give her example. There is a singer, right? And EJ, right? She's a Korean singer, and she was rejected for like 9 years from an entertainment industry. She wanted to be a K-pop artist and she was rejected. But then after like 9 or 10 years, she became a global sensation, and she is now greater than other K-pop artists, and she's like now known worldwide, not only in her own country, but now she's known worldwide. If you see the series K-pop Demon Hunters, there is this character Rumi there, and she's voiced by EJ. So she gained a lot, and she's like now a songwriter and she's a composer, and now she learned many more things on the way, and she's now better than others as well. Like, this is how I'm seeing. So it's like redirection. Rejection is redirection. This is what I'm hearing. And we have this Nine of Wands. It's like uh I wanted this pasta from this restaurant, but they said they were out of pasta and they served me with a pizza. And then I discovered that that restaurant had the excellent pizza. And now, whenever I visit that restaurant, I never have that pasta, but I order that pizza. It's like that. It's like spirit is forcing you to choose something else other than what you wanted to choose. So the next week, you would see that you are being forced into a different direction. You are being forced to choose something that you initially didn't want to choose, but when you chose it, it turns out better than the option that you wanted. A blessing in disguise. This is what I'm seeing. Oh my god, Scorpio, you guys are going to be so lucky. It's like, that this is actual luck, actually. This is pure luck. So we are done with Scorpio, right? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're done with you guys, right? Okay, then we are left with Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Let's start with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You could be seeing for your lover, for yourself, for even an enemy, for a friend or family, something like that. Sagittarius. I don't know why I'm hungry all of a sudden. I'm actually hungry. Should I eat something or should I? Okay. I think I'd make way with water only. I'm just drinking water, a lot of it. Okay. Okay. Let's start. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, what's happening in your life right now? Let's see. What's happening in your life right now, Sagittarius? This fell. Okay, I'm taking this card. It just flew out of my hand. So for Sagittarius, we have new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Okay. Sagittarius, I feel like right now you could see yourself ascending the ladder, or you could see yourself becoming successful. Like things might be working out for you, or things would have become much more clearer to you. I'm seeing there could be a lot of clarity right now in your life. You're seeing a proper direction, and you're thinking that whatever happened in the past actually was beneficial for me and it led me to a true path. I feel like Sagittarius, you're also seeing certain friends or maybe your partner around you, and you're like thinking that I have somebody to rely on, or I have some. Okay. My Wi-Fi just got disconnected. I don't know why. And I just turned on the other internet server. Okay. Sorry for the issue. Let's see. What is currently happening in your life, Sagittarius? What is currently happening in your life, Sagittarius? Why is it like this? Okay. We have this card, Celestial Harmony. And we have I am in harmony with the universe and my soul sings with celestial joy. I don't know why I got this energy that something is repeating, or some cycle is repeating, or some pattern is repeating. I feel like maybe currently you are noticing that certain patterns in yourself, or maybe you are noticing certain behaviors in the people around you, and you're like, people are so predictable. This is what you're thinking. You're like, I never knew that people are just so predictable, or like maybe things happen in a similar fashion. Uh, I was getting this energy from you, Sagittarius, that um, you're predicting things in some way. It could be that some of you could be psychic over here, but for the majority of you, I'm seeing that you are reading into people's habits. You have understood a part of human psychology, or you have understood how somebody's mind works, and you're like very amused by this concept. I feel like you've learned new, something new. You've learned some new concept, and it's like very interesting for you. Um, I'm also seeing that you could be enjoying somebody's reaction, or you could be enjoying uh, somebody's habits. Maybe somebody is behaving in a very quirky way around you, and it's like very amusing for you. It could be like that, right? But in the end, take it however it resonates with you. I'm seeing that you are, there is this feeling of accomplishment as well currently. There is this feeling that, I succeeded in certain areas of my life. There could be this feeling for you. For you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I am also seeing that you are seeing some other individual, or you are seeing some other person, and you're like amazed by their beauty, or you're like amazed by their talent. Something like that was coming up. Okay, let's see how are the next 7 days going to be like for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are the next 7 days, or the next week starting from today? How is it going to be like for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Let's see. We have the Three of Swords, and we have this Star card. Okay. I need to cover the Star card, so I'll be, talking about them like this. Okay, first of all, what I am seeing for you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Uh, Maybe you could see some. Okay, I was seeing this, that you saw somebody who was beautiful, or somebody who was very talented, and this came up over here. Maybe somebody is like somebody who is very beautiful, or somebody who is very talented will walk in front of you, or like you would be exposed to them, but then you would feel like, I want to be with this person, but I feel like I cannot be with this person. Like, this is the energy that I'm seeing. Like, maybe somebody who is very handsome, or somebody who's very beautiful, or somebody who's very attractive is going to be around you, and you're like, I wish I could get their number, or I wish I could talk to them, or I wish. Okay, and for some of you, there is this thing that some of you would think that I wish I were as beautiful as them. I wish I could see how they keep themselves. It's not like only being attracted, it could be about being inspired. It's like maybe you are just, I know you have everything. Here you are, currently you are seeing that I have everything, etc. But when you see this person who is like very excellent at their job, and who is like very beautiful, you're like, somewhere deep inside you're trying to compare yourself with them. And it could be a little bit toxic. Don't do that. I'm just warning you beforehand, that if you see somebody who has more money than you, or who has more beauty than you, or who has more influence than you, do not start comparing yourself and putting yourself down, right? If somebody is more beautiful than you, instead of saying that I wish I were as beautiful as them, first appreciate them in your heart, that I'm so happy that this person is very beautiful. And then ask yourself, what can I do to make myself more beautiful? I feel like in the upcoming 7 days, you're like kind of comparing yourself with somebody else's success story, and you're like comparing yourself with somebody's beauty, or with somebody's money, and somewhere deep inside this is making you feel insignificant, although you're trying to fight this feeling, although you're saying that, I have everything that I wanted, or like I am in the process of achieving everything. But somewhere somebody else's uh, beauty, or somebody else's talent is affecting you. I feel like you should be inspired instead of feeling bad about it. and instead of comparing yourself. Like, I'll be totally honest, right? Well, this is what I'm seeing. And when we start, like, okay, I just want to say it, Sagittarius Sun Moon Rising, I have to say it. um you need to practice gratitude. You need to, whenever you wake up, this is my advice to you. Whenever you wake up, think about three things that you are happy about, that you are satisfied with your life about, and then you start your day. And if you see somebody who is doing better than you, don't feel less. Just ask yourself, what can I do to make myself better? Right? This is like, I'll be very honest. Even if anybody doesn't like it, I want to say what comes. Right. And I also feel like everybody can feel like that. It's not like, you're bad when you're thinking like that. No, it's a normal human emotion, but you have to, like, at times you have to stop yourself. Right. So we are done with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, then Aquarius, and then Pisces. Let's see Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus. Okay, you could be watching for yourself, for your family, for your enemies, for your ex, for your lover, anyone. Let's see what is going on in this Capricorn's life, in your life. Okay, I feel like Capricorn, there could be body aches, or like you might feel weak. I think you need to focus more on your diet or on your health. There is this, I don't know, there is this message coming up over here that you need to take your health very seriously. And you need to give, yeah, like, you need to eat proper things. Don't eat junk food, like, that was coming up, like, drink water, Capricorn. Or like, I don't know, maybe you're neglecting a part of your health. Maybe for you, some Capricorns are not eating properly, or maybe they're not drinking water properly, or maybe they're not, like, something like that is going on, right? I was getting that message, and I was like also getting this message about rolling the dice for Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is happening in your life? What is going on in your life? Okay, we have Jupiter, right? Um, and we have the 12th house. Okay. And we have Virgo. Interesting. Very interesting. So we have Jupiter in the 12th house, Virgo. Oh my God. Um, I feel like you could be helping somebody else out currently. Or maybe you could have. Okay, I'm seeing that you. I just see a sacrificing energy coming from you. First of all, there is this self sacrificing energy, or there is this thing that I need to help the other person out, or I need to fix a situation. Uh, Currently, this is what I'm seeing, right? Happening in your life. Um, I am also seeing that um, there is this lack of socialization, or maybe you're just too tired from socializing a lot. Maybe you did socialize in the past few days and you're like, I need to rest, and I should be perfect before I start meeting other people. This is what I'm seeing. Or I should look totally different before I put myself out in the world. Something like that is coming up over here. But take it according to your own situation. But overall, what I'm seeing is that you are focused on somebody else's mission, or maybe you are focused on somebody else's life, right? Currently, this is what I'm seeing. Let's move on to the cards. What is happening in your life, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is happening in your life, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I don't know why I got this energy about like singing. Like, what is happening in your life? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have, yes, we have, you're very close to achieving your goal. Uh, okay, there was this energy that when you're helping somebody else out, you also help yourself. Like, whenever you're trying to teach somebody else, you learn in the process. This was coming up. And I feel like you are being advised in a way as well that if you need to focus, help other people focus, and if you need to be organized, help other people organize. uh, it's like the energy you put into somebody else comes back to you. And it works both ways. Like, for example, if you I'm just going to give you an example. Like, if you help somebody out, you will receive help. But if you are like like making things difficult for somebody, then things will become difficult for you. The current energy is like you are getting what you put into this world. This is currently happening, right? And it's like I am seeing that you are like helping a friend or helping a sibling or even like a parent as well. Like, you're guiding somebody or you're just even supporting somebody, right? And I feel like you're also receiving support in return. What is happening in Capricorn's life, you guys' life? We have Dream Weaver. My God. We have Dream Weaver. It's represented by the spider card and the dream weaver. The spider is basically, and it also reflects on the, like, the dream catcher kind of a thing, but let's break it down. First of all, the spider is a very hardworking being, right? A spider spins the web and makes complicated designs, right? And the spider is like working very hard to capture its prey. Like, it makes intricate, almost transparent patterns. And when things get stuck to it, then, the spider does its work, etc. What I'm seeing is that you are building, right, something very spiritual without even knowing, right? Because it's saying dream weaver. When you're helping somebody, I feel like you're just helping somebody and you're like making somebody's life easy. You could be helping yourself, but I'm just seeing that this energy is directed towards other people, right? When you do that, you build something inside of your soul as well, or you build something inside of yourself. This is giving you emotional power or like internal power. For some of you, it could be like helping humanity. I don't know, like I was getting that message from the 12th house, or maybe helping the sick, or maybe social work, something like that, right? Helping somebody in need. When it came with that, it's like you're helping somebody and that is building you up on the inside. Currently you are focused on community service or on fixing other people, or fixing yourself. And that is actually building a whole intricate energy pattern inside of you. I don't know, like, okay. As I'm saying that, it's obviously like not that physical, it's like metaphysical. But this confidence, the confidence that you are building inside of you, that personality that you're building inside of you, this might be invisible currently, but in the future, this will benefit you. All right. And I'm seeing that you are maybe working very hard, like actually working very hard right now. Uh, Maybe there are these sleepless nights or something like that, but you're working hard. And if you feel like, no, I'm not working hard, I feel like the energy inside of you is moving, like, the way it moves inside of a crystal in a crisscross way, like something like that is coming up. Okay. um let's see, how are the next 7 days, or how is the next week going to be like for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? How is this next week starting from today? How is the next week going to be like for you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. It's like maybe you are going to receive a small reward or a small token of appreciation, or somebody is like appreciating your hard work, somebody is rewarding you, but it's not a big reward, but it's like a small reward, right? And I'm seeing that this, even this small reward is like, it means too so much to you. And for some of you, it could be an opportunity being handed out to you. Like if you are jobless currently, like for those who are unemployed, somebody is going to hand out a job to you. If you are like not in a relationship, I feel like somebody is going to bring their hand towards you. Like it's like that. Somebody is like, if you see in this card, like somebody has this pentacle in their hand and they're like offering it to you. So it's like that, this sort of an energy is coming. Then why am I hearing this one, not this one? Or maybe it's about a choice that you have to make. You're making a difficult choice. You have to make a difficult choice in this upcoming week. Maybe somebody would ask you to pick a side, right? I'm seeing that two people are fighting, and maybe both of them are your friends. It could be like that. And both of them are telling you that, are you on my side, or are you on her side or his side? And you're like very confused that, I don't want to pick a side, and I just want to, I want peace around me, and I don't want anyone to fight, or something like that. Or it could be about a career choice, that you would be offered two career choices, and you're like, I don't know what I should choose, and it's like weighing heavily on your head. Like you have to make a very difficult choice in the upcoming week. It's not nothing to worry about, but at that time it would feel a little bit heavy. I'm just being very truthful over here, right? Okay. If you don't want to claim this message, it totally depends on you, right? Totally depends on you. But there is this thing that, I need to choose the perfect thing. But the truth is that both of the sides have their flaws, and both of the sides have their good parts, and that is the thing that is going to make you feel confused, right? Okay. So we're done with Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, right? Let's see. Okay. Color, Capricorn. Okay. Um, we are left with Aquarius and Pisces, right? Let's see, Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus. You could be seeing for yourself, or for a friend, for a lover, for a family member, or even for an enemy. I don't know why I feel so happy while saying it. Okay. So funny. Okay. Let's put these cards to the side. Uh, hmm. Okay. I will be uploading this video. If you missed any zodiac signs, you can like see it afterwards. But let's start with Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Um, I heard the word freedom, Like, I didn't even shuffle your cards. I just heard freedom. Maybe you're going to feel free from some responsibility. Let's see. What is currently happening in your life, Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is currently happening in your life? I was hearing, I don't care much about this, or I don't care. I don't want to think about it. Like, I was getting these messages, and we have this card. It says nothing will come of this situation. I feel like you're worrying about a situation, or you were worrying in the near past about a certain situation. And you will realize even today, or like day after today, something like that, that it doesn't matter. Worrying will just cause stress. The situation will stay the same. Like, you know if suppose, I'm just giving you an example, if suppose um somebody said something mean, I'm just giving you an example, and you worry about it a lot, that will only cause you stress. But if you just process it logically and you're like, okay, this person misbehaved with me, I think, should I ignore this person, or should I say something back to this person? Then that would be an intelligent response, or an intelligent thinking. I am seeing that currently, or even like tomorrow, right? You would realize that there is no need to worry, or worrying is just a waste of time, or like it's a waste of energy, and worrying will only eat me up. I think I need to relax, because nothing will come out of worrying. I am getting this current energy. I don't know. I'm seeing that somebody is applying moisturizer on their nails, or like their fingers, or even putting a bandage. I don't know. If it resonates, you can take this message. Or getting new nails, or putting color on nails, or whatever. I am seeing this energy that you are realizing that something, like, I shouldn't be very serious in certain situations, and I should just stay calm, and I should just stay chill, and no need to worry, no need to be stressed out. uh, for some of you, you could be meditating, or journaling, or doing yoga even, to ward off stress. uh, I want to see another card. What is currently happening in your life, Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have inner alchemy. Okay, I was getting this energy, like, okay, what I was getting was that, I cannot change the other person, or I cannot change the circumstance, but what I can change is my inner self, or the way I process things, or the way I feel about things. And this card then came out, inner alchemy. It says, I transform challenges into opportunities, harnessing my inner alchemy for growth. And this is such a beautiful card here, that you are like, if somebody else does something, that is their action. What can I do to make the situation better for me? And you are focusing on the inside, you are focusing within. And I was also like, I don't know why I was seeing beautification, like working on your own looks, or like having a solo trip. Or there is this energy that you are like not caring about somebody else who is trying to create problems, or like not caring about the stress around you, and you're like enjoying today's day, or the next 24 hours are looking like that you are ignoring everyone, and you're just living your life, and you're like just watching a movie, you're like going out on a long drive. This is what I'm seeing currently. You're trying to de-stress yourself. This is what I'm overall seeing, right? uh, what is going to happen in the next um, 7 days, starting from today? What is going to happen in the next week, in this upcoming week? What is happening in this week for you, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We have it. there was this Selena Gomez song, It Comes to Me So Naturally. I don't remember the tune, but that song was coming in my mind. If you want to see that, you can. We have this Ace of Wands. Okay, the Ace of Wands here is like, I am seeing this energy that you are thinking in the next week, you might be traveling, you might go outside of your home randomly, and you're like, I just want to enjoy my life and I just want adventure in my life. I don't know, there is this thirst of adventure. Like, I just want to see more, and I want more. I want to see where the people are. I want to see them dancing, strolling around down those streets. Like, this is the energy that I'm seeing. Curious, Little Mermaid kind of an energy. Then we have this Six of Pentacles. Okay, you are buying, I don't know why, you're shopping, you are uh, going on an adventure. You're like, if I want to de-stress myself, then I need to go out, I need to have fun, I need to okay, some of you could be binge watching movies or TV shows and comedy shows. For some of you, you're like, okay, why am I'm seeing somebody was trying to create a problem in your life. Like, I was seeing that, but you are going to be so positive minded that that person would feel like, that they cannot do anything to you. You will become more confident in the upcoming week, and you're like ignoring people. This is what I'm seeing. And it was a short reading for you, I think so, Aquarius. Okay, we are done with Aquarius, right? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are left with Pisces, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus. You can watch for yourself, your friends and family, your enemies, your exes, like to see what's happening in their life. Okay. Or in your life if you're a Pisces. Okay. I want to draw out these dice for you. I'm seeing salad. As I'm like, even rolling these, I'm going to roll these dice. I'm seeing salad, or I'm seeing cabbage, mayo. This was coming up. I said I should tell you. Right. We have Saturn. Right. Saturn in Leo in the 10th house. Interesting. I'm seeing that Pisces for you, maybe somebody, some colleague or some ex-class fellow, right, is mentioning things about you in a bad way. Like, this is coming up. I thought I should tell you. And you know about it somehow. I think you heard about it. I don't know. But okay. But let's move to the reading. But that was coming up. Okay. There is this, like, I feel like you want to work or you want to do very well in life. You want to excel at your career, something like that. But there seems to be a restriction, or there seems like something seems impossible. You want to do something, but it seems impossible or it seems unachievable. You want to preserve your reputation, or you want to clear your name somehow. this was coming up. Let's pull out some cards first, right? Okay, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Uh, what is like going on in your life currently? Let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on in your life? Okay, it says prosperity lies ahead. Okay, I'm seeing that you could be hopeful in a way that, right now there might be a restriction on some career aspect, but with this new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead card, it's like you are hopeful that things would start working out for you. Okay, let me put my phone on charging. I think my camera. Um, just give me a moment. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Okay. Where was I? Yeah. There is this hope, and there is this thing that, I will do very well. And right now, if I feel, right now, I feel like maybe in the near past, things were difficult for you. But right now, currently, you feel this immense hope that things would work out in my favor and everything would become better. Currently, in this, like, okay, in the previous 24 hours, I think you felt very happy in a way that you could restore something that was lost. Something like that was happening. Okay. Then we have universal love with this fox. I feel like there is this thirst in you that you want people to love you, or some significant other to accept you and to love you the way you are. I'm surrounded by universal love and I share this love with all beings. Yeah. You want people to love you, to appreciate you, because there is this talk about the 10th house, public recognition, and with this Leo, you want people to understand your perspective and to love you and care for you, to show you kindness. This is the energy that I'm seeing. It's like I want somebody to understand me. I want somebody to care. I want somebody to see me for who I am. This is the energy that I'm sensing. Like there is this desire to be wanted, to be loved, to be cared for. Uh, and I just want to give you guys a big hug. Okay, let's see what's going to happen in the upcoming 7 days. What's happening in this week. Two cards just came out. Okay. I feel like somebody is going to reach out to you and tell you how much they love you. Somebody is going to express their heart's truest desires to you. Somebody is going to tell you how much you mean to them. Uh, I feel like you are expressing your inner thoughts very easily as well, but you are not expecting the other person to reach out. Maybe you are not expecting that. I'm also seeing that uh, somebody is honoring you. Okay, by honor, somebody is like appreciating you and telling you that you are the best. Like somebody's your fan, maybe. Some fan is, if you're a celebrity, this could be a fan. But if you're not, this could be some elder sister. I don't know why I'm getting this energy of like some elder sister or some aunt reaching out to you. And they're like, you are my favorite child, or you're like my favorite sibling, or something like that. You mean so much to me. I can sacrifice for you. Like somebody really appreciates you. And when that happens, you feel so warm. I don't know, maybe you're trying to hold back tears, and you're like, I never knew that somebody loved me so much. I'm seeing this is a very emotional uh, reading for you. uh, okay, big in the beginning of this week, you might hear that somebody is gossiping about you, right, in a negative way. But at the end of the week, somebody will come and and tell you how much they appreciate you, and that will actually melt your heart, and that will make you feel like wanted, right? This is what I'm seeing. So that was it. I think I'm done with Pisces as well. So okay, I would be uploading this video after like I finish it. It would go public. I'm just so like I've been speaking for like 2.5 hours almost. Here we are. Let's put these to the side. So if you liked this reading, do like, share, and subscribe. Right. Support my channel by commenting on my videos and liking stuff and sharing stuff. Okay. So it was so fun to do this reading. I felt so happy while channeling these messages. I feel so happy, guys. I feel so happy. Okay, let's end this reading. Remember, this reading was for entertainment purposes only. Right? And this is not a replacement for like medical, legal stuff. Go to those specific professions for that. But okay, let's end this. Have a good time. Bye bye. Bye bye.